Hey, what's up, Delarosa Painting? My name is Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality painting jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. So I'm going to get right into this. The 3 things I'm going to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they're not really sure how much content or what type of content Google is actually looking for. So what I did first is I went ahead and I grabbed all your words off your front page and I put it in this word counter. So you currently have 407 words on your front page. And why is this important? See, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words or between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content on a front page. This gives you plenty of opportunity to put in what we call these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases, which people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Now, I brought up the main competitor in Fayetteville for painting, and that's Garner's. And I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool gives me behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. And in the past 30 days, Garner's paintingservice.com, their website was found for 27 keywords and it was clicked on 99 times. So I put you in the same tool and your site was not found for any keywords, so it was not clicked. So what you could do is actually go into our competitors' statistics here and look at their keywords. We'll click on that number and you see all these Fayetteville painters painting Fayetteville, NC. These locations are important. So if you just have this interior painting, that opens up the search for nationwide and sometimes global searches. So having the Fayetteville, NC on there really pinpoints it. And what I tallied up this entire list here of Fayetteville buyer intent keywords, and it got 330 total searches for services in your industry in the past month. So you definitely want to go down the list and get all these keywords that are relevant to your business, and you want to put them on your website, not just once, but you want to find out how many times Garner's has it on. So the ones they have on once, you'd want to put on twice. The ones they have on twice, you'd want to put on 3 times, so on and so forth. That way you would beat them out in the content department. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching terms like this painters Fayetteville, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching for any term up here are going to click in this section right here. Now, this section is what's called the map pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that it's reviews that get you ranked in here, but that's not the case. If that were the case, Painter One of Fayetteville would be up above Paintworks, and it's just not the case. And it's not pictures on your Google business profile. It has to do with citations. So a citation is basically your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Directory examples are like Yelp, Angie, White Pages, Yellow Pages. There's a lot of them, and I'm sure you've already got some. But we've seen that it's depending on the industry, usually about 300 or 400. The businesses with like 300 or 400 citations are the ones that really dominate this section. It might be a bit less for painting though. But the good news is there's tools out there that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could go in and see how many Garners and say they had 200. You just go down their list of citations, match them, and then you'd want to get at least 50 to 100 more. The more the better. Then you dominate this area and get part of that 45% that are clicking in this, right? Now underneath the map pack it's what we call Google's, hold on one second. Okay, sorry. This is Google's organic search results listing, and the number one spot here gets the most clicks out of any spot on the whole page here at 40%, where this is a 45% split among three. This is 40%, give or take, right all by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they work kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is, it's linking back to your site, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. But since you are a painting company, say you have like Pizza Hut linking back to you, does you no good because you don't sell pizza. Even though Pizza Hut gets a lot of traffic and it's a popular site, Google's not going to rank you because it's not relevant to you. You do painting, not pizza, if that makes sense. So I want to go ahead and revisit this tool that I showed you a little bit earlier, and this is our competitor, Garner's Painting. And there's actually a backlink profile here. So we know that backlinks rank the site, right? So we see that Garner's currently has 965 backlinks. So let's see how many you have. You have 7. So it's a big difference, but it's not as bad as it looks, because what we're really looking for are this where it says ref domains. This means referring domains. So it means they're getting their 965 backlinks from a total of 648 websites. So what you could actually do is click on that referring domains number, and this will pull up all the websites they're getting links from. So you could literally go down this site. And this is what you'd want to do if you'd want to get that number one spot, and reach out to all these sites and get yourself some backlinks. So if you were to match them in backlinks and content, you would be in contention for that number one spot. But what would really put you over the top and give you that number one spot is if you did the same thing with the top like 3 painters on this list. And if you got all those backlinks, that would push you up onto the top, and you guys would be pretty much the authority when it came to painting companies, especially if you had the most citations and the content in the backlink, you would be the authority. Right now, Garner's is in Fayetteville, but you guys could be. So just to recap what we went over today, first thing is going to be content. You want at least between 1,000 and 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories, depending on the industry. And I'm not really sure about painting, but 300 to 400 would almost certainly get you on top of this list. Lastly is backlinks. So you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to painting companies in the Fayetteville area. If you were to implement this, it would take a little bit of time, but you would become number one. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or you can save yourself some time and book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here, just outside of Fayetteville in Grays Creek. You could just reply back to this email or call me at 910-551-2006. I hope this video was educational and it showed you some practical tips that you can put into practice yourself to start outranking your competition online. At the very least, I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.